Hello everybody. My name is Liang. I'm the CEO at Carlife. Carlife is a decentralized car data platform. In car industry, 2000s was a decade of transaction. 2020s is a decade of finance. 2020s will be a decade of data. So data will be the future. Big company like Google is collecting your data and make huge money. But you don't have the ownership. You did not make any money from the data. Yes. We use blockchain technology to make sure your ownership and your privacy. We provide data collection, data storage, integration, and computing, and exchange. So blockchain plus car is a huge business. The market size will be 800 billion US dollar. Car data can use in so many things, R&D, ride sharing, safe driving, and insurance, and much, much more. We have 7 types of users. Take a look at it. All the users will be the data provider and the data client, so they're both. We use all the technology to make sure data ownership, data encryption, data integration, and the data exchange. We use SGX and ZigSnap to verify all the data. That's our data structure. Okay, that's our products. We have developed our software and hardware. This is our hardware. It connects with your car computer and read all the car data. And much more than that, we built more features in this device, like the driver behavior and the Wi-Fi, 4G, GPS, and the car location. You know what? It can be a hotspot in your car. And we built so many features, try to attract more regular car users, not only the people in blockchain business, because this market will be much, much bigger. So think about it. If I give you free Wi-Fi and don't charge you anything, and even we give you some coins, will you use it? Why not? And we built the API for the business side data. Okay, that's our car coin economic theory. So I don't want to talk too much. Okay, so for comparison, most investors know Carblock. So, but I don't think Carblock is qualified to be our competitor. But you know what? Carblock is the most famous one. So I'm going to compare Carlife with Carblock. 2 big differences. One, Carlife collects business side data and consumer side data. But Carblock only collects consumer data. 2, Carlife money machine is connected with the car computer and read all the car data. But you know what? Carblock money machine is a cell phone charger. Cell phone charger. Do you think of it? What kind of data they can collect? That's the reason I don't think Carblock is qualified to be our competitor. Okay, that's our core team. We are all experienced. I used to work for #1 car company in China, Cycle Motor, and the #1 car company in the world, Toyota. And our chief scientist, he used to work for IBM as a computer scientist more than 10 years. And that's our advisors. He's an executive in Uber, and he's our investor also. Dr. Wang, and he is a car system expert. And Brian, he's an entrepreneur from Argentina. and he's our investor also. We have partners from all around the world. They will help us do business in North America, South America, Asia, Europe, and all around the world. Because we are not only doing business in the US, we're doing business all around the world, and we have users all around the world. And we are raising Anchor Round. Please let me know if you are interested. Thank you. Yes.
So the collecting business data side of it.
Yes.
Is that the performance of the car? Is that the performance of the product, or what kind of data for the business side are you collecting?
Okay, so for the business side, we're collecting repair, maintenance, and accidents, this kind of the data. Because we work with another company called Carlife. Carlife has more than 1,000 business partners in this country, and they are repair shop or maintenance shop. We get the data from them.
Okay. So then one thing that I didn't understand from the presentation was, in the beginning you said, through this, you will be able to own the data of the way that you behave in your car and the way that your car behaves.
Yes.
How then can I exercise that ownership? To whom can I authorize selling that data, for example?
Okay, so we encrypt your data using the hardware and the software. So the data owner is the only person can sell the data. So let's say like the insurance company, it's the Progressive, try to buy your driving behavior data because they try to give you like the insurance discount. So they will provide, let's say, okay, so I use like 1,000 car coin to buy your data. Would you like to sell it? If you like to sell it, and you sell it. If you don't like to sell it, they cannot sell your data.
Where do I do that?
We have a platform. Yes?
I have a question. So, how many users do you have now?
Right now?
Yeah, because there are some project is quite similar to your project, I know.
Okay.
So how many users do you have now? Because the project I know, they have like already like around, maybe around 500,000 users already, because they are like the traffic using company.
Okay, so thank you for your question.
Yeah.
But you know what? As I know, in this industry, no any company or learning project has like the 500,000 users.
No, they're like sharing traffic platform already. They came from the traditional.
Or maybe
internet.
you can say like the Uber.
Yeah. It kind of like this.
Yes.
Kind of like this.
I talked to you because we have an
It's not
advisor
Uber,
from Uber executive, and he's our investor also. He said that okay, Uber tried to do something, but not right now. He said that okay, if you guys do it and with some small company, so we have partnership. We have partner in South Asia. He's doing the ride insurance. They didn't ask like the Uber, but much smaller. He said that if you do it with that company and make your product much better, and then definitely Uber would like to work with you.
Yeah, for sure. But I just want to know now, how many work like
Okay,
in the
so for right now,
in the 1 year period, how many can it grow?
So okay, I give you all step by step. Right now we have our hardware already. Right now I'm using and my core team use it.
Okay.
That's the only user we have right now.
Okay.
But the next step after this we just launched this week. After this we are going to use the Carlife users.
Mm-hmm.
We have 60,000 active users.
Okay, 60,000. All right.
So after that, and then we will try to attract more users because we build so many features. Try to attract the regular user, not only the people as you guys, as we doing the production business.
Oh yeah. I mean, and one more is, how much will you sell your box, your data box?
Right now?
Because the people you want to get is like the normal user, which doesn't belong to the blockchain industry. So
Right now we don't sell it.
you don't sell it. So how can the customer or the public get, or your community can get the box?
Okay, so The first one is we use the Carloha channel to get all the Carloha cars. It means they sold by Carloha on platform, and then we will pre-install this one. Yeah.
And for the other guys who doesn't bought their car from there, so how can they get?
Okay, step by step. We think about after the Carloha and all the partners we have around, like we can get them around like 100,000. After that, we will use how to say that? We use Indiegogo, and then we use the Wi-Fi, the hotspot to attract the users.
So okay,
The features. We use a product to attract users.
Okay, great. And one more.
So how about we give another? Okay, you go ahead.
So you make money by selling the data?
We don't make money by selling the data, but you know what? The raw data, like say your data, is not so important. But if you know what, if we use the computing and the integration and your data, that will be more expensive. So we can make money from the computing and the integration service.
That's definitely 2 minutes of Q&A. Well done. These are tough
Thanks.
questions and
Okay.
well fielded. I